50 Cent has a new favorite basketball player, and his name is Draymond Green of the Golden State Warriors. For those who don't know, Draymond has been indefinitely suspended by the NBA for his spinning Superman punch heard around the world on Yusuf Nurkic the other night during the Warriors' loss to the Suns. They were winning that game, by the way, until Draymond decided to spin, wheel, and deal and punch Yusuf Nurkic randomly in the middle of that basketball game. Draymond's going to take some time to get some help, some counseling, and hopefully be back on the court and not hit people or choke them out like he's in UFC. 50 Cent saw the video of Draymond punching Yusuf and said, yo, this fool is my favorite player. What is wrong with him? That was a mistake. I will apologize for him. Come on. It's a physical game. Other people were not as generous towards Draymond after his recent transgression in the NBA, which follows a long line of incidents for Draymond in the last few years. Kevin Durant, Draymond's former teammate, said that was insane to see. I'm glad it's, my teammate Nurkic is okay. Never seen that before in a basketball game, in an NBA game. I hope Draymond gets the help that he needs. It's been incident after incident. I know Draymond, and that's not who he is. He hadn't been that way when I was around him and coming into the league. Hopefully he gets the help that he needs to get back on the court and put all this stuff behind him. Stephen A. Smith. But people talked about once Charles retires, ultimately Draymond would be his successor. You don't hear that much now. You hear people talking about Draymond having problems. And speaking of Charles Barkley, he gave his 2 cents on technically his coworker Draymond Green and some of the recent stuff. He said Draymond's a necessary evil when you're winning, not when you're losing. And he's frustrated because he can't play the way he used to play. That's probably what, as a player, I'm seeing. I'm like, oh man, because I'm not saying this because I like Draymond. Everyone likes Draymond. But Chuck admitted that he started to do stupid stuff when he could no longer play at the level that he used to play at. Y'all let me know, what were your thoughts on Draymond punching Yusuf Nurkic? My only thing is literally nobody else in the league behaves the way Draymond does. And Draymond in the past has spoke about himself not having as great a balance as other NBA players. He's been open and honest about this on his podcast. And Draymond's about to do a historic podcast deal with Colin Cowherd's The Volume. I don't know if he's missing that therapeutic session that podcast has become for him. For those who don't know, since Draymond has been, negotiating a new deal, he hadn't been doing his podcast. So a lot of people believe he's missing that therapy session to talk about the game and maybe let a lot of that frustration out. I'm going to be honest with you. I believe there may be some truth to that, but that's no excuse, man. Draymond's a grown man, a very grown, rich man at that. And this not no young pup. This dude's, a vet in the league, been there, done that, played a lot of basketball. And we don't see this behavior from people who have played nowhere near the amount of basketball Draymond has played. We don't see this at the collegiate level. We don't see this at the high school level. This is embarrassing. And Draymond's going to have to look at the man in the mirror. Oh, yeah. He'll be back. He's suspended indefinitely for now, though, until he gets some counseling to figure out what the heck got this dude so freaking mad, especially at European players. Time, love, and support is what your boy would never take for granted. Y'all let me know if y'all tapped into basketball. Make sure y'all tune in to your boy FERRO, who just recently partnered up with Underdog Fantasy. Man, oh man, I cannot wait. More details on the way. Yes, that might be the first time you heard of that one, but yes, I'm partnered up. We got some big stuff on the way for you guys. Stay tuned, lock, loaded, follow Hoops FERRO for more. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing.
Why build theirs when I believe I can build my own?
You've already done it, or I wouldn't be here.
I'm already the only elite sports and music journalist in the game today. My goal is simple, to be the best there's ever been. So, please don't go. Make sure you subscribe and follow the journey. It truly means everything to me. I tell stories. I talk music. I cover sports. I am culture. I am FERRO.